enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah, pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight?
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such nice people chanting your name. You can't even hear...
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
Now they've got to wait.
Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength.
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Is that but for how long? Look at her.
Crawford in trouble. Need to turn this around halfway through. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Don't step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to losing around. Hard, he's up.
Crawford may be ready to go down. That was the... Crawford's legs are all over the place. And Crawford in trouble. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but... And there's the bell to start the round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Crawford is dazed. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. That hook just can't find the target. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your gloves.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And that hook misses. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire he goes.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. This, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me, are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter. And there's the bell to start the round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Crawford just got rocked. He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
What?
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You all right?
Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever...
They ring the bell, and here we go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A very competitive round here so far. Nice hook.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the...